Welcome to the Mischief. I'm Valen,
I'm Kashka.
and we are here today on the All the Creators, modpack testing server. And currently, we've got some plans for organization. I mean, we've got some nice storage crates and whatnot going on, but we need a little bit better stuff, easier access. So Kashka and I got to talking, and refined refined storage, I believe, is going to be let's see here, refined. There we go. Yeah, refined storage is going to be on the menu for today, and I'm going to start working on getting that set up. Kashka's going to start working on some kind of power generation for it as well.
Yeah.
So I'm just grabbing a bunch of materials that we may need. Gonna need a lot, actually. So I'm grabbing a lot. Eesh. Don't know that I'm gonna want that much stuff, but we'll see. I won't need the copper. That I might need some diamonds. I'll bring a few just in case. I just want to have everything on me for when I start crafting this stuff. Oh, some glowstone. Don't have much of that, but at least we've got something. So we're going to start off by making a controller. There's going to be silicon. That's right, I forgot. We're going to need a whole lot of silicon, which silicon's made from nether quartz, and I've got a bunch of that. So I'm going to start crafting a bunch of that up, and then we're going to actually make ourselves a bunch of enriched iron, which is going to be really expensive at this point because we don't have as much... there we go. We don't have as much nether quartz as I was hoping, but I mean, that should be more than enough. In fact, well, I'm not going to put the iron away yet, because we are going to need those. And as the silicon's smelting up, let's see, we're going to need... Yeah, the controller requires a diamond straight off. The machine casing requires regular stone and refined, or, well, quartz-enriched iron. So let's grab a piece of regular stone. Do we have any smelted smooth stone? Yes. Yes, we do. All right, controller. So what do you have in mind for power gen, Kashka?
I think I'm gonna try a tech reborn generator. Haven't really messed around with that before, so yeah, I'm gonna do that.
That sounds pretty good. All right, so here we go with the controller. Da, 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 da. And then as long as we have one, you don't need more than one, we should be good. So the question is where to actually store the entire unit, because that and all the storage for it. This block here represents the panel that we're thinking we would probably use for the kind of the central area, you know, since this is going to be the main doorway coming in. And these blocks here represent other doorways. So kind of thinking here, might be good just to have like a regular area on this part. Maybe I'll just put it on the back of this wall for now. We could have the generator underneath it powering it, perhaps? Not quite sure. We'll play it out at this point, but we don't need that. Whoa, a little bit of a block lag there. Don't need that there anymore. So next up, we're going to need a grid, and we're going to need all sorts of stuff smelting, actually. I'm going to need to make... Let's see if I can actually get over here. A little bit of... I've got the silicon going. Where are they? Gonna need some solderers, as some might say, but it's actually a solderer to me. Sticky piston, so we're gonna need a little bit of slime. Grab a bit of the stuff in here. All right, so the solderer, we're gonna need to make some, some sticky pistons. Let's see, where'd that recipe go? There it is.
By the way, you're totally ready for all the hate comments, right, about how you pronounce that?
Yes, actually, I am quite ready, in fact.
Be prepared for the incoming corrections to your pronunciation.
You betcha.
Oh, no. Just saying.
Yeah, I know. So, to each their own. But there we go. I'm just going to make a couple of solderers for now. See if I can get a couple of these, because I want to keep my quartz-enriched iron stash going. But these are going to need a power source to actually start doing the job. So let me get these set up nearby, because I am going to want these also connected to the, there we go, the controller as well. And I can start making things up with those. Now let's first see what we need. Of course, there's no power running to them just yet, but let me see what we need for making a grid, because that's going to be what we need to access our inventories. So we're going to need construction cores, a couple improved processors, and destruction cores, and they're all sitting inside of printed silicon, which is a regular piece of silicon inside a solderer. So let me go get some of those silicon that we've been smelting up, stick them in here for starters. And in fact, let's take a look at what else we're going to need to make that. Destruction core is nether quartz and a basic processor. Oh, do we have? I didn't use up all the nether quartz, I hope. Otherwise, I'm in a lot of trouble if I am. Nope, I still saved some. Good. Okay. We're also going to need a construction core, which will take some glowstone dust plus basic processors. Basic processors are going to be redstone, printed silicon, and iron. Oi, 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 oi. And so, yeah, I might actually run out of nether quartz before we're through here, but I might as well take it with me and see what we can come up with. I think that's enough nether quartz for the moment. So let's restack this. Go head on over here, start setting up our recipes.
All right, it's off. It's doing a thing.
Oh, it's working. All right. One tech reborn generator accomplished.
Woot.
Eventually, the controller should start lighting up. In the meantime, now that that's going, hey, that's why, because it's powering the solderers. Okay, I've got too much stuff in my inventory. Let me go dump some of this stuff off, and I'll be right back. By then, I should have some stuff from the solderers so that we can actually start making some of these things. So the solderers are pretty good by themselves, but I'm also thinking a couple of speed upgrades wouldn't hurt, or at least one speed upgrade. So let's do refined speed, and they're a little bit expensive as it is, but you can switch them around to machines as you need them. So let's see, the recipe for that's going to be an upgrade, redstone, and sugar in a solderer. A regular upgrades, quartz, enriched iron, plus improved processors. But here is that. So printed improved processor, redstone, and printed silicon. All right, I can do that. I just walked all the way over here for no reason.
Congrats.
Yeah, I thought that I'd have to craft it in the crafting grid. My bad. So I'll take those out. Printed silicon's done. So let's do this. And it should shift click in. Take those out. Just need one for the moment. I think that, yeah, just need one for the upgrade at the moment, which will take a little bit longer than the rest. Take the rest of these back out. Can I? Yay, I can scroll wheel now and take things out of the inventory. Meanwhile, this thing's still making printed improved processors, which is good. But I need more stuff as well. Once this next one comes out, I think I'm going to switch it out to iron. And perhaps a little bit of some other stuff going on here. There we go. Improve processor. Just need a little bit of glass and enriched iron. All right, and here we are, speed upgrade. Let's see if I can actually do this now. One of those, that's just the upgrade, and it's empty, so I need to put this back in the solderer for it to actually make that. So you can see that these solderers are actually kind of like a little bit of a combination of a furnace and a crafting table, like a powered furnace and a crafting table in a way, because it requires power or a controller to be able to do this. I don't know why that's not lighting up. That is so strange. That coal is not actually working in the generator, or is it? That is so weird. Oh, okay,
Maybe
got it.
it's just not producing enough power.
No, it is. The controller's absorbing it all. It's just not producing a lot of power quickly. So eventually the controller will light up. I think when it gets to like a quarter of the way, it should start lighting up. There we go, one speed upgrade. And I'm going to take a bunch of these iron and put them in here, and they should start smelting up as well. Now, if I put the speed upgrade in here, oh, that's much better. That's going to speed things up. There we go. You can see the controller's blinking. It's at low power now. Printed basic processor. Excellent. All right, so this is going well now, and I think we can move on to the rest. Refined. And then we want a grid, which an improved processor is what I think we're going to do next. I just backed out of that. That was great. We need a couple of these. All right, that one's done. Now I can take the speed upgrade out, move it on over here, increase that so it'll make those quicker. What else do we have? Machine casing and some glass. All right, I'm going to go make that machine casing. By the time I get back, it'll probably have our materials ready. And let's see here. Construction core, which should be relatively easy. We're just going to toss it in here, get rid of the coal for the moment. And the destruction core, which should also be relatively easy. We'll just toss out some of that bone meal for the moment. Then build it all together. Crafted. Good to go. Now I'm just going to empty my inventory out of some this extra stuff. Alright, so I now have a grid, but that's still not going to be good enough. I'm going to need a little bit more. In other words, a crafting table. Yes, I could have used my internal crafter, but that'll work. A crafting grid is what I'm after here. Plus an advanced processor, which is diamond advanced processor, redstone and printed silicon. So let me get that going. And then we should actually have ourselves all the things set up except for the storage, which I've got something in mind for that. And there we go, one printed advanced processor. Crafting grid for that. Oh, that's right. I have to make this first. So there we go. And it is a little bit slow, but thankfully the speed upgrade does kind of cut down the time by pretty much about 1/2. So just that one in there is very early game time saving. And now if you have a lot of materials, you might as well just start plopping down a whole lot of solderers and having those just power everything. Or start making all the materials you'll need for, everything at once. But in this case, I don't. So we're just going to do it that way. This is going to make a crafting grid, which means we don't just get to see our inventory, we get to actually craft with it as well. But I could go the route of 1K storage blocks. I could go the route of a disk drive, which could be relatively expensive. It's not too bad with the drive itself, but then you have to make each of the disks too. I'm thinking for the moment we take advantage of the storage options we have, which means I just use some external storage hookups, which means more destruction cores. And let's see, I'm also going to need a little bit of construction cores and improved processors. So I'm going to make these things plus some cable, which is really easy to make just in a crafting grid. And I'll be back once I've got that all crafted up. Okay, so because we have this little problem on the server where if your controller starts running low on power, it starts causing some kind of issue. I've made a relay, which a relay is very simply made with cable, machine casing, and a redstone torch. And I made some cable already, which is just a bunch of quartz enriched iron, glass, and redstone. But putting this here allows me to give this a redstone signal. So by powering your controller, it will hold power and not use anything if nothing's hooked up to it. Right now, I do have a system hooked up to it. You see here, there's nothing showing. If I flick the switch, it then says the solderer and the relay itself, which both require a little bit of energy, are hooked up. And therefore, they will work while on. You can see it's starting to process. I turn it off, it stops. So therefore, this can help us to not waste any energy. If we're not here, if the area is chunk loaded or something like that, it still won't waste any energy, and therefore this thing will stay full when we're not using it. So I think that that's going to be very key, because our generator right now is currently processing more than enough energy for us to just get this stuff running. So let me put down a few more things here. This should all connect together. And then I can make up the rest of those materials I needed to get our storage going on. All right, flint and steel, and where I come back out, I'll never know. Into the water.
You got blocks with you, all that jazz,
A little bit.
Off things.
Wow. I came in through someone else's portal. That's weird. I came in through someone else's portal? So weird. That means that glowstone's probably going to be hard to find.
Well, not only that, but you're going to come out through somebody else's portal as well, probably.
Yep. And actually, I just realized I need to kind of put a marker.
Yep.
Waypoint. Portal. And yeah. Oh. We've got special portal. Oh, people have been running around in here with Psy.
Yeah. I'm surprised.
I see nether ores.
Mm-hmm.
There's been some gassed battles, that much is certain. Oh, that glowstone is really far away over there. Oh, but I do see some over here. Maybe I can get up through here.
My drill is almost half full.
Oh, so you made your drill.
I did.
Oh, I just fell off a cliff.
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
Just a slight one. So it's you made one of the actually additions drills?
I did.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, a blaze is spawned and is trying to shoot me. Great. Let's see if I can hit him. Oh, actually my arrows are going pretty decent. No, don't hit me.
Now I'm looking at actually addition. Is the traveler's sack? I think I'm making that.
Yeah, I actually did make one.
Sorry.
I forgot to tell you. Oh.
Let's have a look how expensive the speed.
They're really cheap, actually.
The upgrades, you mean? Or the travelers?
The travelers.
Yeah. I was taking a look at the speed upgrades for the drill.
And you can't just jump to the end. You have to have any and all previous levels before it. Did you end up making that actually additions generator?
I did. It's over here. It's currently charging my drill.
Nice. When it's done, would you mind like hooking it up to the controller as well?
No, I wouldn't mind if you did that at all.
All right. Not a problem. I'll take care of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and external storage. Each one of these is going to need one, so I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. Empty the rest out. External storage for construction core. I only have 3 because I need more basic processors. It's 1 basic processor short. 4 construction cores. Improve processor. I've got a bunch of those already, so let's try making this. What do I... Wait. What?
What?
Oh no.
What?
The recipe has been switched up. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. That was just a lie. It was a lie. I'm like, shulker boxes? What? Are you kidding me? Like, why do I need shulker boxes? Shulker boxes don't make sense. That's because shulker boxes don't make sense. So, recipe here. That's going to be for 2. So I'm going to need a little bit more. There we go. And external storage, I'm going to need some of the enriched iron. That's 3. What am I missing? Put this in there, that in there. Oh, I'm short on the enriched iron. Okay, there we go. External storage. Wait. Yeah, alright. Now I can put the rest of this junk away. Okay, relay number 2. Because I found out that no matter what, these solderers want to use power. So if I turn this on, you'll see that currently it's just the relay is accepting things. So I'm going to have that hooked up to other things, and I'm going to have these hooked up elsewhere. I'm going to have a relay back here and a solderer here for the time being, because that way I can turn these on and off as well. There we go. Make this Only work with redstone signal, so I can turn it on or off. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now we're cooking.
Cooking.
So now we've got a crafting grid that I should be able to place down once I put down a few of these blocks. There we go. And power that. And we have power. And then that uses 4 FE per tick. Wow, this thing can't keep up with 4 FE per tick. That is really ridiculous. Okay, I might just... Good, what the... Oh, that's my stuff. Okay. An energizer. And this thing. Too bad I'm going to have to pick those up. Let's put the... Where is it? There we go. This next to it. And that below it. Oh, it did hold its charge. Both of them did. Ooh. So if I turn this on...
Ooh.
It doesn't use up that much. So let's take... Hey, give me that. Don't steal in the coal. Put the coal in there. Oh yeah, the coal generator from Actually Additions totally keeps up, whereas the Tech Reborn one just like kind of no. Not so much. We need to hook this into our inventories. So now to move the inventories. And then we've got everything in the one easy to access place. And then we could also start automating some of that. That could be like our storage and automation room. But for now, let's look up crates. What is it? Chest of storage upgrade. Small, medium, large. Storage crate keeper. Which I believe this is just like a one-time use or something. Ouch. That's kind of expensive. Let's take this. Take the iron ore. I'm going to actually put that in there at the same time. Put those in there as well. It's perfect timing actually because I need some. And then some regular wood planks. So I'm just going to take these, turn all those into
It's a bit fine.
wood planks. Ooh, piece of candy.
All
right.
I've been hanging out too long.
And I'm going to smelt up some more iron because right now I have an input chest. I put the iron in here. Click the lever. It should pump out. Blah, 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 blah. Which goes in there. And then it should automatically go into this once it's smelted up, which might take a second or two. And then as soon as there's enough in there, it goes into the bin and then gets pumped out into this chest here. So let's... Yay! It's got stuff in it already. Good. I just need to make sure... Yep, there it goes. Awesome. And we're making ourselves some iron. Yay!
I like this drill, by the way.
What's that?
This drill.
You like it?
Oh, yeah.
This is good.
Me and this drill are friends.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
That
I may have to name it.
A little bit creepy, if I'm to be completely honest here. Let's see, we want these facing down and break these. Pick them back up. And this is where the crates are going to be for now. Oh, you can only store one at a time. Okay, well, let's just toss these out and do this. And I'll put away the rest of my stuff. Wait, what? Oh, I need to put it in the storage crate? Is that it? And then when I break it, I hope it actually comes with me.
Maybe.
Well, nothing came out of the crate, so I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to run over here and put it down again. Put it underneath here. Yeah, it used up the storage crate keeper. And then I turn this on. Oh, and all the stuff's there. So good. Okay, let's turn that back off for the moment. No need to waste power. We just use it when we need to. Just flick the switch, access the inventory. Later on, we'll get some really good power gen. But for now, Just gonna put this in here, put this in here, put this in here, and then we chop and move all these items here. Oh, actually, while I'm at it, I might as well move the furnaces. We won't need the crafting tables. We can leave those. Actually, you know what? I will leave a couple of the furnaces here, just because it makes the place look a bit homely. Or homey? No, not homely. Homey.
Wow.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. All right. Put that down, that down, that down. Flick the lever. Power up. All the stuff is in. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. I could just dump all this stuff in here now. Wow. Wow. All right, well, I think that's pretty much it for this episode. We got our refined storage system up and running. I'm looking forward to getting into some more, like, maybe power gen next time or something like that. We don't have to stay in the house anymore unless, you know, we really need to sleep. I guess we could move the beds over or something, but anyway, yeah. So, any last words, Kashka, before we go?
That sounds kind of threatening, doesn't it? Do you have any last words, Kashka?
Maybe I've got something in mind. All right, well, I guess that's it for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Spread the mischief to others if you think they'll enjoy this content. And until next time, folks, we'll see ya.
Bye.
Bye.